Welcome back to d.D.c, home of the backyard barbecue and indoor cooking experience. What are we making today? Follow along. Oh! Alright, let's get this on the actual camera. Dirty hands. Ah, man. Making a mess of things already. Alright, let's get you a little bit closer. Alright, so what we have here, obviously, it's turkey. Got about a 12 pounder. Now, just to go on a little bit of a rant. About 5 months back, when I started my YouTube journey, I had a mission to try to make something that nobody has made yet. That went right in my mouth. Awesome. So anyways, the idea at that moment was to do something original. Because I was told, hey, nothing's original anymore. Hold that thought. I'm going to put something underneath this cutting board. Alright, so me being stubborn, which anybody who knows me, this shouldn't be any major surprise, I decided to make something that nobody had yet. At least through my research. I never found it in the barbecue community. Perhaps it exists. I don't know. I didn't see anything like it. So what we did was we took some chicken thighs, and I deboned them, took the skin off of them, and broke down the skin and stuffed it with ground chicken. We called it a firecracker. And I gotta tell you, it was good. I enjoyed it. There were some things on it that could have used a little bit of work. I even recommended a few ideas in case anybody wanted to try to replicate or do anything in similarity. And sure and shit, a couple months later, I started seeing other things of that nature out there. And I was kind of excited, I don't know if I influenced it. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Could have been coincidence. Now, of course, I'm going to tell myself regardless that I influenced it, so my below average ego can get slightly above average. And now, just to try to make claim to another one, I am going to do something similar to a turkey. This one's going to appeal a little bit more to the southern friends of mine, I hope. That's at least what I'm shooting for. Basically, what I'm going to try to do is remove as much skin from this turkey, unharmed, as I possibly can. I'm going to take the breast off of it. I've got a couple nice, beautiful peppers that I'm going to grill off. We're going to take it, stuff it in that breast with something else that I don't want to tell you just yet. I want you to hang around and find out. And we're going to stuff it, wrap it, smoke it, and then I have one more thing I want to do with it at the end to try to make it even just a little bit better. So if you guys hang around for this whole entire show, maybe we'll learn a few things. I'm posting this up whether it fails or not. But at the moment, I'm going to try to get all of this skin off, which is going to be a bit difficult. In order to do that, I have to break down this whole entire turkey. So what I've already done was broken its pelvis bone. I've already broken its back. I'm not worried about the skin on the drums, so I'm going to sever the thigh there. Might even just go ahead and break this down because I'm not using this whole entire turkey today. I'm not against freezing meat that's already been defrosted. Some would say that's a horrible idea. That's good for them. I've done it before. Zero repercussion. So I think what I'm going to do is hop off the camera for a minute, break this guy down. Because you guys, you know what? Maybe we'll keep you around for the journey. You guys can learn how to break down a turkey. Look at that. We're improvising. We're doing things. Make sure you clean your area up thoroughly when you're done.
So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Alright guys, I'm going to have to get this going a little bit quicker. Yeah, that is an absolute monster bell pepper. I'm going to keep this one kind of basic this time around because I haven't done it this way yet. I don't know how it's going to react to all of its steps. So as far as my stuffing that I'm going to use for this, it's just going to be 2 different types of peppers and 1 other ingredient. Okay, and these peppers, normally I would grill them off, but due to, like I said, time constraints, I'm literally just going to slap them in a cast iron pan and let them do their thing. It happens. Got things going on today, so trying to make this one as quick as possible. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to cut these lengthwise. I'm not going to use a bunch of them. They will cook down. The next time around I might try to stuff this with like a dirty rice, seeing how it's already called the dirty turkey firecracker is what we're calling this one. It's kind of a strange name, but there's a reason why. Oh yeah. Yep, tear those down. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing, since I can't do a perfect butterfly on this, I've seen Sam the cooking guy do it before, where he'll find some high ends and he'll cut into it and fold it open, cut down on it, fold it open, and just kind of keep repeating it. He made a whole bunch of scores. I've seen him do it on chicken breast episode before. Then when he ends up with this, kind of like what we got here, now I have both of these about the same height. I'm going to cover them and I'm going to lightly pound them. I don't need them too big, but I want to just thin it out just a little bit. Alright, I got those all about the same size more or less. We get a little saranage wrappage over the top of it. Alright class, I lied. I'm going to show you anyways. This is what I call the lazy man snake method. I don't line them up like a perfect pyramid. Start the fire on one end, let it burn over to the other. Super simple. Water pan. Got about 64 ounces of warm water into it. That'll help create a humid environment and it'll control the temperature. Pro tip, aluminum foil will save your butt when it comes to cleaning. Lazy. Alright, let's get these peppers diced up, make my life a little bit easier. Oh boy, a little bit of rookie error right there. Let's get that camera a little straighter, huh? Oh yeah. What a little zoom action. What a little nosedive. Oh yeah. Alright. That's right. Yep, so that is why we're calling it the dirty turkey. Where I come from, crawfish are commonly called mud bugs. I don't know about in your end of the world. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. And then we are going to deep fry it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the last of my tricks. I know I spilled the beans early. I'm hoping you stick around just to see if it worked out. That's why I didn't want to stuff anything else in it. Alright, here we go. We got our turkey breasts pounded out. Remember, we didn't pound them too hard. We kind of took it easy like on them. We behave. Alright, here's how I think I'm going to go about this. I'm going to actually end up with some of this mix left, but I tell you what, I'm just going to freeze it. And maybe I make some crawfish fried rice with it. That'd be kind of nice. I think that would go over good. Maybe a little dirty rice. Maybe a little dirty rice and beans. Who knows? But I think I'm only going to use half of this. So there's going to be about a ½ pound of lobster tail and, crawfish tail and everything else put up in there. But the way I see it, with this being like this, maybe we spread it down, pat it down a little bit. Now I get this other breast on it, get everything tucked in, and then I should be able to wrap that up with its own skin pretty good. Alright guys, we just took it off the smoker. We're going to give you a little look at it. I'm going to leave these toothpicks in, which is possibly a little bit of a risk. Hopefully it won't all pull apart. But at the moment, she's looking beautiful. She's at about 145 degrees. During this frying, she's not going to be in there very long. We'll have to wait and see how it all works. Got some rice going, a little side dish, and yeah, I'll probably film putting it in the fryer, see where she goes from there. Stay tuned. Alright guys, let's get this on the fryer, and yep, cross your fingers, because I don't know what the heck's going to happen. Hopefully I can get it in here without burning myself to crap. Alright. Yep. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't overfill your stuff. Got it off the heater. It's no problem. You can come back down to earth over there. That should be able to fully fry right where it is. Turning the other burner off. We'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, well, after a near disaster, which we saved the day on, got it off the heat. Lesson to the wise. Don't use too much oil, guys. Use enough, not too much. There's a lot of ways to measure it. The skin did blister back a little bit, which isn't the end of the world, but I'm going to have to let this rest a little bit. We film our fails. I consider this a half fail, half success. This big old blister I wasn't excited about. My oil, well, from what you guys saw, at least on camera, it was getting ready to boil over, and it started to the second I got it off, but as luck would have it, we shut off the burner and got a cover on it as quick as we could. I had to clean up an interesting grease mess, but hey, this is why you pay attention when you're cooking and don't overfill when it's frying. You know, hey, take a lesson from this and it'll prevent you from maybe messing up one of these days too. Okay? We get to live to see another day. We'll be back for the reveal cut here in a few. Okay? Alright, so I think we learned a few things here. Number one, do not use as much oil. Number two, ooh, that's nice. If I do this ever again, which I will, because I'm stubborn and I want to make things specific, I'm not disappointed by the way that looks. We can get a little bit of a close-up, huh? Alright, it's juicy. She's got a nice little smoke ring. Nice moisture. She's going to be good in every way that I would want it to be. But I think next time around, I would use one turkey breast instead of two. Use the skins on both to surround it, so we can get a better coverage. So where I said it blistered before, it really didn't. It was separating because it was both those skins were cut in half, you know, just by accident when I was trimming it. All right, let's see what we got. Get a little zoom onto that, would you, darn it? The camera's going to choose now to be a pain in the butt, right? Of course. Yeah, let's try it from the other side. No, that doesn't want to focus. There we go. Like I said, it's nice and juicy. It's glistening. We'll stand you up for a shot. See what we... Okay. Let's give this a bite and see what we think. Okay. Okay. Turkey's juicy. The crawfish is very sweet and mild. That actually worked real good with those peppers. I don't regret that decision. Smokiness is there, but it's not overkill by any means. So I think if we take with what we learned here, I think we can make something awesome. So I think down the road a little ways, maybe I do it again. Maybe I used a pounded chicken breast this time around. I'm going to keep messing with this because I like the fact that since the first one I released, I'm seeing more of it now. And now I'm even inspired to put even more out there. You know, like I said, could be coincidence. Maybe I influenced somebody. I'm a big fan of this. Or in fact, I almost, tried to burn my house down apparently by accident. Details, right? We'll figure out the ratios a little better, and we'll bring this back again. The show's definitely about learning, so there you go. And I'm a huge fan of this because, like I said, in between that crawfish and that turkey, the smoke and a little bit of the crisp from the fran, this was really, really good. Super actually happy about this. I think maybe that whole rice idea, maybe a little bit of cream cheese, maybe like a breadcrumb kind of mix would even be a little bit better, or a salty type of cheese. I think that'd be great. I am going to do this again, but it'll be a good long time before I do it again, though. Per usual, thank you for coming to d.D.c. And remember, folks, there ain't no barbecue without you, so make it.